Alright, what we got then?
So this is a BMW 325, but it's got a 330 manifold in it. It's been remapped to 220 brake to the wheels, and it's my drifting unicorn.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is a little drift car. So what sort of modifications have you done wise? Like what sort of setup you're running, exhaust, suspension, all that?
So the exhaust, I had my mates help me out and put basically a straight pipe from the cats coming out the rear.
Yeah, it's coming out the rear actual diffuser.
And then I've got
straight out the bumper.
And then I've got full Bilstein B16 coilovers and springs round. I've got an air ram filter on the front, on the engine. I've got, obviously it's been remapped like I said. That's probably about it really.
Yeah, so you said there's got a lot more to come as well for it.
Yeah, it's obviously got a welded diff.
Yeah, got some interesting stickers going on. Some unicorns and some jokers. A bit of everything. A bit of everything.
So yeah, I've got a few more modifications coming. I've got camber kit going on it, lock kit going on it, and then at some point a 2JZ engine going in it. It's
very, very unique. I don't think you see many cars like this on the road. I don't think I've seen another car like that on the road, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a sick, very crazy setup going on. We've been out in it, we're down in Baston today, and it's definitely got some power and does what it's meant to do. That's it, gets the job done.
Definitely loud as well.
Yeah, very, very loud. We'll get some clips of that in a bit. You might have already heard it. But yeah, it's brought it out. Maybe do some skids. Just go for driving it, see how it does. We're down here, we had some fun. But yeah, it's like, it's going wet to dry today, so it's hard to work out what sort of PSA when you're running your tyres or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, the setup's a bit confused today, but we should have some fun anyway and should be a good video.
Running 30mm spaces in the front.
30 mils on the front as well. Cause basically poking. So yeah, let's get it done. So we're actually at our second stop at BP today because we put extra air in and then it rained, so now we've got to take air out. So we have from like 60 psi to 30 psi. And it's just the drift life. But yeah, I'll show you a bit of the inside quick. We've got the hydro, got everything like that, the lines, nice little setup. So, hopefully, we'll be able to get some. It's hard to film stuff that you're not supposed to film, if you know what I mean. So we're going to see what we can do. Just go for a drive, see how the car is. It's very loud, don't know how we're going to hear it, but it'll be good anyway. And yeah, let's go have some fun. Alright, so we're out in it. We've got air sorted, hopefully that situation's sorted. We're on the way to what we think might be a decent spot. We looked earlier and it was alright, there was no really attention from it. So we're going to try and give it another go. Hopefully all goes well. You'll probably be able to hear how loud the car is as well in a minute. But yeah, it's pretty fucking loud. So yeah, we should be able to get some good shots and yeah, have some fun. We hope.
That's all drifting's about.
Exactly.
Having fun in the unicorn.
In the unicorn. Not getting caught in the unicorn.
Undercover.
Fucking loud, man.
That's what happens when you fuck up. go round. And there's people there. And you piss a lot of people off.
Yeah, I bet that has happened a lot. It's like, I got
go. He's laughing. He's loving life.
She's laughing as well. See, drifting makes people happy.
As long as they're not the Rozzers. And then...
True.
They don't then. But then, do the Rozzers ever make anyone happy? Let's be honest. And that is when you really fuck up.
Still sitting up.
And then that's the smell of burning rubber.
Yeah, should probably fuck off now.
Yeah.
We're getting too happy with our
I've still got to get home.
Yeah.
On these tyres.
Still going on these tyres. Don't want too much attention.
What you do for YouTube.
I know, sacrifice you have to make. Poor tyres, rip.
It's because I haven't got pressure in the tyres. Like that is.
Let it out.
That's the difference between with drifting. If you don't have the right tyre pressure,
He loves it.
if you don't have the right tyre pressure, you can't skid properly.
Yeah, it's all about your setup. You can have the power, but if you ain't got the control and the fucking everything well set up, like coilovers, tyres, pressures, you ain't got much hope. It's just understeer, oversteer, isn't it?
So I can go put some tyre pressure back in again.
Third time.
So we've gone up, we've gone down, and now we're going back up because typical being England.
Weather. Alright, so you've seen the skids. We're like heading back now. So basically, let's have a little chat. What sort of made you sort of get into the whole like drifting aspect? Of like, you said you've been doing it for about 4 months now, haven't you?
Properly, yeah.
Yeah. So what sort of got you into that sort of scene? Obviously,
I
it's a
think-
completely different scene, isn't it?
I think, to be honest, I think like most guys who loves cars, I think the first film was obviously Fast and the Furious, the original one.
Yeah.
So everyone from that, I think, you know, and then you watch all these stunt drivers in the films where they're going around corners like sideways, creating all this smoke, and you're like, I want to do that. So then you end up, then you watch like Tokyo Drift. Admittedly, it's not a great Fast and the Furious film, but admittedly, you watch stuff like that and you're like,
That's
I want to do that stuff. Yeah, I want to learn to do that. So then I started like YouTubing, drifting, like Formula Drift, things like that. And then I obviously came across, so I thought, do you know what, I'll buy a cheap car. I googled like what's the best sort of cars to start drifting, which are cheap, which are easy to fix, you know, aren't going to break my bank and such. And then everything pointed back to a BMW, like an E36 or an E46, or you know, something cheap like that is easy to find parts
like
for.
£1 margin sort of thing.
Yeah, and like every model along the line fits the same car.
Yeah,
even
same
from
chassis.
the compact to the estate, everything fits. So it seemed smart to buy a BMW. I found a BMW via Facebook. I was like, well, I'll do that. My mate Dom and Jamie, they helped me out building it, put my hydro in for me and things like that. And then I've got guys over at Gad Tuning, remapped it for me, they sorted me out. Initially, I didn't actually learn in a shitty car. Like I was telling you earlier, I learned in my Mercedes E63 that I've got.
Yeah, it's a bit different to this.
Yeah, but in my eyes, I thought, oh, do you know what? It's got the power. It's got an LSD. I might as well try it out. Tried it out, and I thought because it's a more expensive car, I'm less likely to want to hit it into things.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit anything anyway, really. But if I hit a curb or I bump into another car doing tandems and stuff, I'm not going to care so much in this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just care about the control of the car, not like, oh, you don't want the thought in the back of your head like, this is going to cost me so much if I fuck up right here. Instead of like, oh, it's like 50 quid for a new wing, if I smash my wing in, fuck it.
Exactly. And I think, like that sort of stuff, the more, and I found the fact that I've got a cheaper car, now I'm going to have to start shouting.
Yeah.
I've got
loud noises.
I've got a cheaper car, and I don't really care what happens. Well, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. Like, I love my car, this car, but then at the same time, I don't really give a shit about it. But then I do give a shit about it, so I'm kind of really contradicting myself. But it's one of those Marmite cars. I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
Yeah, I love the driving. I love how it feels, but if I scratch it up on a bush or something, I'm not going to be crying over it. As whereas, like, say my Fiesta got scratched up, I'll be like, fuck, man, that's going to cost me like that's like my price.
That's a whole new rap. Yeah.
I love driving and shit, but if I drive it for a bush, drive for a bush. That's how it is, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think that's the thing with the cars. If you're going to start, don't go out there and go, oh yeah, I'm going to buy myself
a really clean looking show car and skid it.
Yeah. Don't expect a show car. If you're ever going to buy a drift car, expect it to be ragged to fuck.
Yeah.
Expect it to have its bumps and grazes. And if that's not what you want in your car,
don't buy one.
Don't do drifting.
Yeah. It's all about more scratches means it's got more character.
See, technically,
character.
See, I've got all these stickers, so technically I've got like 9 million brake horsepower.
Yeah, you've got knots pretty much.
But I think it's just the fact that, like, as well with drifting, it's just such a community. Like, everyone.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. Going from the Fords where you put a post in, everyone's like, oh no, that air filter is shit. Like, oh no, this company, that tune, that tune. Whereas if it's BM and I put something in, everyone's like, oh yeah, I recommend this, mate, because of this. It's more, everyone sort of helps each other out and scratch each other's backs.
Yeah. Rather than putting you down because you've done something how you like your car, and then they slate it off and they're like, well, I wouldn't have done that to my car. Well, it's a good thing it's not your fucking car, isn't it?
Exactly. Everyone's got their own sort of setup and style. Like you were saying earlier, when it's transitioning, people like to control the wheel in a different way and hold the wheel differently because it's more comfortable to them than it is someone else.
Oh, I don't want to come off here.
Get right.
Yeah, like the pros and the instructors, if you do a drift day or you go to learn to drift or drift academy or whatever the other ones are, they'll say keep 2 hands on the wheel, feed it through, catch it, you know, all of that stuff. Whereas, you know, with anything, you've got to learn how you like to drive, like, and just stay relaxed, because if you start panicking, that's when you fuck up. That's when you hit things. That's when you cause damage, when you can hurt yourself. So yeah, it's just, I think, and because it is like you'll see when you go to Santa Pod on the 6th that everyone will help you out no matter what it is. And if you haven't got something, you can ask, and 9 times out of 10 they'll have it and be like, yeah, give me a tenner, 15 quid for it, or most of the time they'll give it to you free. Like, I went last week, and these guys had ruined their diff on their car, had 8 spare tyres, and was like, well, our drift day's done, we bought these just for today, so if you want them, you can have them. So they gave me 8 tyres for nothing.
It's helping everyone else out.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's sort of community on a being where it's like everyone sort of helps each other, and it's just like I was saying, like, when I go, I want people to be able to say, right, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. This is how you can improve. Whereas other stuff is like, oh yeah, you're just shit. It's like, I know I'm shit, make me better at this by telling me what I'm doing wrong, so I can correct that and become better at that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's what you want. You want people like that to turn around and be like, well, if you tried it this way, or you put this pressure in your tyres, or that pressure in your tyres, or you run 18s on the front and 16s or 15s on the rear, donuts properly, and they're just
spinning out of
like
control
doing
and
this
stuff.
rather than like smoothly.
Yeah, that's what mine was like at first. I just like full power, done the clutch, throw the steering wheel, and then it spun out instantly. I'm like, do it again, do it again, do it again. And it's just like, no, I'm definitely doing something wrong here. Full power and full steering is not the way forward for this.
You can't go Jeremy Clarkson here.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's like, okay, having a powerful car helps with longer corners and things like that, but initially you're not going to be doing massive corners. Like,
No,
to start
exactly.
with, you're going to be doing donuts, figures of eights, learning your transitions, learning how to make the car go from one side to the other like smoothly without it
Spinning out or anything like that, biting back.
like you'll see in the video. There's times even when you know what you're doing, you still fuck up.
Yeah, like with anything, it's what happens, isn't it? Like, comment, subscribe, check out his Instagram. See you in the next one. Peace.